What's up? What's up, Miss Red Fox, Letitia, Keenan? I'm live from the couch. I had a long day. I'm tired. I don't feel like being at my office. I don't feel like being in my office. I'm tired. Long day. I want to do this quick live, real quick, man. If you're in the chat, say what's up. If you in the chat, say what's up. What's up? What's up? If you in the chat, say what's up. What's up, D? Vanessa, Lizzie, Vivian. What's up? What's good, everybody? What's up? What's poppin', pretty Betty? No F's given. 73. Neone, Vanessa Owens, Debbie, Carol. What's up, peoples? What's up, Peggy? What's up, Kathy? I'm live from my couch because I had a long day. I wasn't even going to go live tonight. But, I even go live when I'm tired. So, what's up, Leonard? Zanetti, Rodriguez, Melody, Peggy, Walker. Now, this story right here is about a guy. I'm doing good, everybody. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, but I'm still, even when I'm tired, I still go live. So, I'm just going live from my couch because I am tired. But I'm going to give y'all this live anyway. Had a long day. But, I'm researching. How you doing, Kathy? I was researching. I mean, it's thousands of human trafficking stories. It's thousands daily, and this is like an epidemic. They're body snatching. They're body snatching. Oh, okay. They're body snatching, and I mean they're just snatching up bodies like it's nothing. Now this guy, excuse me. Oh, this guy named. Oh, thank you, Luciano. She's. How you doing? Um, Now this guy named Ortiz, what's his name? Eduardo Ortiz. Thank you, Carol. Um, Eduardo Ortiz got stopped in a traffic stop. Right? They stopped him at a routine traffic stop. For some reason, the police got suspicious. Um, the police were suspicious, and they asked him they could check his SUV. Okay, he gave them the okay to check their SUV. When they checked the SUV, they found six people in the back, men and women, in the back of his SUV, along with drugs and guns and others. I'm sorry, along with drugs. Okay, now um, he tried to run from the police. They caught him um, walking down the highway. They caught him, and he's being charged with human trafficking, drugs, and all this and that. But what blows my mind about this human trafficking stuff um, is it's thousands of story every day. They said it didn't really say exactly what part. It just said they were he was on I-85. I don't know, I-85 or something like that. He was in between North Carolina and he was from Arizona. So he was from Arizona, but he had a car full of men and women. Remember, I was telling y'all the other night, they don't just traffic women; they traffic men too. They traffic men and women. So I think he was near Charlotte or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think he was closer to Charlotte, but he was on North Carolina highway, and he had Arizona tags. Okay, make sure you like, share, subscribe. When you come into the chat, please hit that like button, y'all. I appreciate it. When you hit that like, you bring in more people. Um, so uh, so hey, how you doing, glamorous glam? You know I be in Atlanta a lot, working. You know I be working in Atlanta a lot in the entertainment industry. But anyway, so he had Arizona tags, and he's driving through North Carolina. He got 6 bodies in the car. He has men and women. Like I say, they don't just traffic women; they traffic men too. That's what we got. That's what we have to understand. They're trafficking men and women. I was saying this the other day on my last live when I was talking about how 100 people got arrested in a human trafficking, sex trafficking ring, and they traffic everybody. They don't just traffic women. They're trafficking men and women and elderly and children. Okay. No, this guy he had men and women from the ages of 18 to 30. He didn't have any kids in the car. These were men and women from the ages of 18 to 30 he had. So they were of age, but they were being human trafficked. But like I said, they're trafficking everybody. It ain't nobody off limits, y'all. It ain't just women. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand. And they're trafficking men and women, children and elderly. They're trafficking men, women, children, elderly, and disabled people. It's a sick world. It's the world we live in. And I don't understand why more people is not talking about this, because this is happening all the time. Bodies are being snatched all the time. I don't know why people are not talking about this and raising more of an awareness of this topic. This is one of the biggest businesses in the United States, right next to organ trafficking. Organ trafficking and human trafficking, they go hand in hand, because after they sell you to sex, they can sell your organs. That's another thing people don't understand. After they sell you to sex, they can sell your organs. So yeah. So they making money off both. Selling you for sex, selling you for organs. Please hit that like button on the way. I see I must have 31 trolls in here, because it's 47. There's 79 people in here. I only have 47 likes. So please hit the like button. You bring in more people in the discussion. Thank you. I know it's a lot of people that don't like Zillionaire. I understand that. Some of y'all are trolls watching me. I understand I have a lot of trolls watching me, and people who slander me are watching me. Everybody's here. All my admirers are here. Even the ones who slander me, they admire me. So that's why they take their time out to make 2-hour videos, because they actually really admire me. So, everybody's here. The people that don't like me and like me at the same time. A view is a few. That was funny. Ricky Smiley was talking about. That's crazy. Ricky Smiley was talking about this, Shelby. I got to check that out. But people don't know how serious this is, yo. You admire them lips. Kids, are you crazy? Kids, are you crazy? Oh, man. Kids, you don't start nothing you can't finish now. All right? But anyway. But I didn't know Ricky Smiley was talking about that. Yeah, I'm going to go check that out. I have to go check that out. Yeah, because that's funny how he talked about it. It said this. You said play legal intel. You said this was a heavy topic conversation, but that's good. They talked about that, and they heard a girl screaming in the back of a van. That's crazy, and blowing the horn to the police when the passenger gave them the license plate. Wow, that's crazy. There's some crazy stuff out there. I definitely can start. You, Kizzy, you funny. People always want to try and shut me up about the topic, but now all on everyone. 6,000 women alone in Atlanta go missing. That's crazy. That's a crazy number. 6,000 women a month. These numbers are outrageous, y'all. These numbers are outrageous. Get along so you can. Kids, you are cracking me up. I need that laugh. These numbers are outrageous, though. These numbers are outrageous. Wow. But that's what I'm saying, man, because there's thousands of stories every single day. Every single day. Every single day. It's thousands of stories. They said they found a body on Bankhead Highway, Alabama. I didn't know they had a Bankhead Highway. Oh, okay. I didn't hear about that one. They're body snatching. They're body snatching for sex trafficking and organ trafficking. They're body trafficking and sex trafficking. I hear you, Kizzy. Keezy. They're secretly. I mean, they're snatching bodies for sex trafficking and organ trafficking. Sex trafficking is bad everywhere, Kareem Jones. Everywhere. Because they're getting two for the price of one. Hello. They're getting two for the price of one. They're selling people in set for sex trafficking and organ trafficking. So that's two for the price of one. They're getting both. So they're getting two for the price of one, man. They're getting two for the price of one. I mean, it's a big business. They get to sell you for sex and sell you for your organs. I mean, yeah, Zola, and it's. I mean, it's men too. You know, it's not just black women. It's men too. They trafficking young boys. You gotta understand. You got the weirdo crew that like young boys and the elderly and handicapped people. I mean, nobody's off limits anymore. Nobody's off limits. Even though it is more women it's more women, of course, than men that's missing, of course. That's a fact. It's way more women being missing. It's way more women being trafficked, of course. Yeah, we know that. But I'm just saying it's men too that's being trafficked. Someone try to snatch me up, better be strong. It's going to take my fat. Boy, you crazy, Keith. They do, Zola. I agree. They just shove it under the rug. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because you got to understand, I keep telling you, a lot of these higher powers are involved in it too. You said, WG says, Zillionaire, if it wasn't for you, I want to know how real organ trafficking is. Thank you. I'm glad I'm glad I've been informing y'all. Yes, Graham, the rate is alarming, very alarming, very alarming. And I'm gonna talk about a lot of missing girls too, because there's more women being missing than men. It's men being missing, but we're losing a lot of our women to organ trafficking and sex trafficking. So we're losing a lot of women to this human trafficking thing. So we're losing a lot of women. You know, I know men are trafficked too, but a lot of it's sad, man. They just sweep it under the rug. Yep, that's what they did. Yep, that's what they did. That's what they did to him. Yep, it's a business. They treat it like meat. Pig bodies are nothing but meat on the market. I mean, that's it. You're just a piece of meat on the market. You're just a piece of meat on the market. That's it. That's all you are is a piece of meat. Melody, that's a fact. They will if they want your organs, of course they'll let you die in the hospital. But first you got to bring awareness to the situation before people can start paying attention. The way you could put a stop to this is paying attention in your communities and paying attention in your neighborhoods, paying attention when you go places. That's how you can put it to a stop. Being more aware of your surroundings, being more aware in your community, being more aware of places you go to understand that sex trafficking, organ trafficking is real, and they're snatching bodies everywhere you go. People are getting snatched up, missing, and out of nowhere. They are actually body snatching. Body snatching is a business. Body snatching is a big business now. It's just straight body snatching. I mean, I remember I was little, used to hear horror movies about the body snatchers, and that stuff is a real horror movie. Dame Dash, he didn't get arrested. Dame Dash was going to pay his child support, and after they paid it, they let Dame Dash go. Pac. So Dame Dash paid the child support, and they let him go. So, but they're body snatching everywhere. I used to watch horror movies called Body Snatchers. This when I used to watch it back in the day with with my parent, with my older cousins or parents, and you hear about body snatchers and all that stuff. It's movies with the title Body Snatchers, but it's actually people actually snatching bodies. Oh man, a glamorous glam. Man, that's funny how you said that. I did see the movie Meat Train. They were trying to send you a subliminal message. Glam, glam. Whoever never saw the movie Meat Train, you need to go watch it. You need to go watch that movie Meat Train. It's funny how you said that, Glamour. If you haven't watched it, go watch the movie Meat Train. They're sending you a subliminal message, and I can't. It's so good. You have to watch it, and you have to find out what the you have. You just have to go watch Meat Train. It's a horror movie, and it's sick, but it's sending you a subliminal message. It's really sending you a message about organ trafficking in bodies. It was a good movie. You can go online and watch it. All the movies are online. You could watch a movie that just came out last week online. But Meat Train is an older movie, a couple years ago. But it's talking about organ trafficking. I doubt if you find it on demand. You have to go to one of these free websites. You know how online they have all these free websites to watch free movies. You got to go to these free movie websites in order to find that. It might be on Tubi, or I doubt if it's on Netflix. It might be on one of these websites or one of these paid, uh, 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 one of these movie apps. I don't know, but you can find it's online. If you just Google Meat Train full movie, it'll pop up. It's on Tubi. I didn't know it was on Tubi. If you just Google Meat Train full movie and type it up, but it's a good movie. I don't doubt if it's on Crackle though. It may be on Tubi. I doubt if it's on Crackle. It might be. It might be on Tubi though. But that was a good movie. It's basically was talking about organ trafficking and getting up bodies and chopping bodies up. It basically was sending you a subliminal message about organ trafficking. So watch that movie Meat Train. But I was gonna do this short live. I'm tired, man, and I just want to talk about body snatching. I'll be going live talking about body snatching, basically all weekend. This is going to be one of my main topics: organ trafficking and sex trafficking, because it's an epidemic. It's an alarming number. It's an alarming rate, and somebody in your family could get snatched up. Hell, you can get snatched up if you ain't paying attention. Hello, somebody. Hello. It's going to take a lot of people to snatch me up, though. They can't grab me like that. I'm too big, too strong. I'm too big and too strong. It's gonna take 10 people to snatch me up. It's gonna take about 10, 15 people to jump out of van and grab me. But um, anybody can get snatched up. Anybody. So if I mean, you never know the prices. I mean, they auction off organs like it ain't nothing. So you never know what the price could be. Oh, okay, John Williams. You pay $4, you can watch it on YouTube. I say, hey, it's worth the $4. If Midnight Meat Train is on YouTube and you could pay for $4 to watch it, it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth that four little dollars. I'm telling you, it's like going to the $4, $2 movie. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. I'm trying to catch up on. Thank you, Bunny Gray. That's crazy. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3 movie. Yeah, body snatching. Yeah, they body snatching. I'm just scrolling through trying to catch up on a lot of these y'all posts. Yeah, a human heart might go for more than that. It might go for more than that. It might go for more than that, man. But I appreciate y'all liking and sharing. The name of the movie is not Body Snatchers. The name of the movie is called Midnight Meat Train. I was saying they're body snatching like crazy. That's all I was saying. The movie we were talking about is called Midnight Train. Midnight Meat Train. That's the movie we were talking about. But this stuff is real, y'all. This stuff is an epidemic. I mean, y'all just gotta be aware, man. You gotta be aware. Did you see the video I posted the other day where the guy snatched, they're snatching you in broad daylight? Oh, Lizzie, I believe that too. I believe the purge will happen. I don't know when, but I believe that will happen. I believe that's a prophetic movie. I believe they were giving us signs of things to come. When I saw the purge, I said, yeah, that's signs of things to come. I really believe that. I don't know if it's 30 years from now, 20, 50 years from now. I believe that's a prophecy of things to come. I really do. When I first saw that movie, I said, yeah, this is going to happen. Like that movie, that's going to happen. Yeah, I believe the purge will happen. I totally agree with that. Organ harvesting, 75 million based on the black. Yep, 75 million based on $75 million. I hear you, Melody. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that was prophetic. A lot of these movies are prophetic. Get Out, the movie Get Out, and like Get Out, where they snatching up by this stuff. A lot of these movies are prophetic, or they're letting you know what's going on, or it's people that know what's going on, and they're putting the message out there. Well, I don't know about the next president. I would give it at least another 10, 15, 20 years. I don't think it's going to be in the near future. I think that's going to be like 20 years from maybe like 15, 20 years from now. I don't think the purge is going to happen that fast. That's just my opinion. I don't know. It may not. I don't know. I never seen the movie Handmaid Tales. I might got to check that out too. Yup, Tierra, people do need to wake up. They don't know how serious and real this stuff. That's why I keep giving y'all the red pill. I'm gonna keep giving y'all the red pill. A lot of people can't handle the truth, but you know, I'm giving you the red pill. I know, Blizzy. It seems like it. Hey, Blizzy, it seems like it because everybody's doing whatever the hell they want to do. You got a good point, Lizzie. You got a good point, Blizzy, Lil Dude. Because it seems like everybody's doing whatever the hell they want to do. You got a point. It's a semi-purge right now. I get what you're saying. Everybody doing whatever the hell they want to do. That's a fact. I get what you're saying. Oh yeah, it's a lot of truth in a lot of these movies. Yeah, man, it's some serious stuff, man. But this world, man, just stay woke, stay awoke, man, stay woke, stay woke. You know what I'm saying? Even the word of God says pray. Even the Bible says watch as well as pray. Hello, somebody. Even the word of God says watch as well as pray. The word of God tells us to be aware. But the word of God tells us to watch as well as pray. We have to always be aware. Watch as well as pray. So the Lord is telling us that you gotta be keep your eyes open. He'll protect us. He'll look over us, but we can't be out here sleepwalking. Watch as well as pray, bro. Watch as well as pray. Straight up. So that's why I always keep my eyes open. I'm not gonna get caught slipping. Not Zillionaire, not me. I'm not gonna get caught slipping. Mm-mm. And I know I can't get caught slipping. I'm a black man in America, so you know I can't get caught. I can't get caught slipping anyway. I'm a black man in this world, so I'm always a target. I'm always a target. So you know I have to be aware. I'm always a target. Always. I'm always a target for an attack, a slander, whatever. I'm always a target. So I'm always aware of what's going on in the world around me. So yep, Tia, that's a fact. And I want to address something. People say the last days. People don't understand the last days and times could be the next 1,000 years. People say the last days, and then other people say no, it's not the last days. People don't understand. Last days is a biblical term. The last days could be this next 1,000 years. That's what people don't understand. The word of God says one day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day in God's eyes. I'm gonna say that again. The word of God says 1,000 years is as one day in his eyes, and one day is as 1,000 years. The last days could be the next 3,000 years in God's time. You see what I'm saying? People say these aren't the last days. They've been saying this the last days and times for the past 20 years. The last days and times could be the next 2,000 years. That's what we don't understand. Biblical time and man's time are two different things. That's what people don't understand. Biblical times and man's time is two different things. The last days and times could be the next 3,000 years of just chaos and craziness, which the word of God said that was going to happen. He said the world's going to be full of chaos. So let's not, people say this is not the last days and time. They've been saying that for the past 100 years. They might say it for the next 300 years. You get what I'm saying? These days and times and these hours are different in God's time. That's what we have to understand. It's not the last day. They're not saying the last days like exactly the day to the day. You know what I mean? People don't understand biblical terms. Like the last days, man, could be the next 5,000 years, bro. Could be the next 3,000. This could be the last 3,000 years. You get what I'm saying? It could be it could be the last 5,000 years on earth. It could be only 3,000 years left before God comes back. So, the last days and times. So that's what I just wanted to clear that up because I had some people get in my comments, which I don't really respond. I don't really respond to a lot of stuff in my comments because I know people troll me, and a lot of comments I just ignore. I ignore a lot of comments, and it's Zillionaire. You keep saying it's the last days. No, it's not. They've been saying it's the last days for the past 200 years. I'm like, bruh, the last days and times in God's eyes could be the next 5,000 years. Like, what are you talking about? Of course, and this could be the last 4,000 years. This could be the last 4,000 years before God comes back for his people and replenish the earth. So, thank you, Jasmine. So, the last days and times, you have to understand how God looks at last days. So, this could be the last 2,000 years. So, we don't know. But these are signs of it, okay? These are signs. We're getting signs. We're getting signs because of what's going on in the world. It's letting us know that it's near. It's near. So that's what we got to be aware of. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I've been on here a half hour, man. I'm about to get up off here. This is a wicked world. Stay woke. Human trafficking, sex trafficking, body snatching. That stuff is real. Pay attention. Marcus, explain that. I don't know what you mean. Last days probably don't mean nothing. No, it means a lot, Marcus. I want to address what Marcus said for a minute. Marcus, it means a lot because Christ said what was going to be going on. The stuff that's going on in the world right now, Christ predicted it. Christ said it will be wars, rumors of wars. It's going to be, everybody's going to turn against each other. He said people's hearts are going to be cold. There's going to be death. There's going to be murders. Okay? The government's going to be wicked. All right? He said it's going to be chaos and everything else. He said, but don't fear. These are signs of my coming. So, Marcus, the last days and times means a lot. You can't say it don't mean nothing. It means a lot. Read your word, homeboy. If you don't read the word of God, Marcus, the stuff that's happening, Christ, Yeshua, whatever you want to call them, the Hebrew word, Yeshua, or the English word, Jesus Christ, he predicted what's going on right now. He predicted it. So, and he said, these are signs of the last days. He said, when you see these things happening, the chaos, the craziness, the famines, the murders, the deaths, the wars, okay, wicked people in power. He says, when you see these things happening, these are signs of my return. All right, Marcus Hart. So I don't know if you have a relationship with God or not. You need to study your word and you need to understand it means a lot. This stuff is real, bruh. So I don't know. I don't know what your spiritual walk is, but Christ predicted this stuff, Marcus. So probably need to study your word and you need to pray and you need to understand this stuff is real. This stuff Christ predicted this was happening. Everything that's happening now, Christ predicted it. Social news review, it's people going missing every day. Kids, women, elderly, everybody. All the time. Keys, they found a lot of stuff. It's a lot of discoveries they found. It's a lot of discoveries. It's a lot of landmarks and they've even found ancient money, the ancient money imprints that the Romans used to use and stuff like that around Christ's time. So it's a lot of stuff they found. They said they even found the money that Christ had gave to, the money that had Caesar on it. Because, back then, Caesar was a big thing. It was many different Caesars and pharaohs and stuff. But, they said they found the money from back then. There's a lot of stuff they found. It's a lot of stuff they found, a lot of artifacts from biblical artifacts that they have found. But a lot of them are trying to make money off of it, and they're trying to sell it and stuff like that. And they're trying to put them in museums so people could come by and pay for it. And, everything's about money too. So they discovered a lot of stuff. Yeah. But I'm your boy Zillionaire. Stay prayed up, stay woke, man. I'm going live from my couch tonight. Some lives are gonna be from my couch because sometimes I just be tired, man. I don't feel like being at my desk. You know what I mean? Some nights, some days I just don't feel like being at my desk. I be so worn out, you know what I mean? So when I come in, I'm like, I gotta get my peoples alive. I gotta talk to my peoples. Um, you know, so yeah. I'm like, I gotta talk to my peoples, Um, anyway, even though I'll be tired. Sometimes I just be tired. That's why I don't be at my desk. But I'm like, I want to talk to my peoples and go live anyway. Chat with y'all and get some information and shed some light on this stuff, man. And and staying informed, staying woke to what's going on in this world, man. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, if you got a spiritual walk with God, man. If you got a spiritual walk with God, you ain't gotta, He leads and He guides us. He always take care of us. Kizzy, she wilding tonight, ain't she? Kizzy must be. She sound like she's horny. She must be in a freaking mood or something. Lizzie, you crazy for real, Kizzy. And then y'all rooting her. Y'all rooting Kizzy on too. Y'all rooting her on. She must be in a. I don't know. She must be kind of damp down there or something. Kizzy wilding tonight. She must be damp. Kizzy must be in a freaking mood. I tell you, boy. But yo, much love, and Lizzie, you rooting her on. Much love, y'all. Y'all stay woke. You know what I'm talking about. Stay prayed up, man. Um, oh, okay. I understand. I got you, Kizzy. I feel you. Hey, sometimes being single is cool. You know, I'm single too. I got female friends, but I'm single too, man. Damp but cobweb. Damp with cobwebs. That was funny. T Frost, just the way I'm chilling. I'm just being me, you know. Lizzie, you are rooting her on. You encouraging her. It's good to be single. I'm single too. I have friends. I have female friends, but I'm single. You know, I'm a single guy, man. I think sometimes it's better to be single until you find the right person. Thank you, Misty. John said, I've been single for years. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong being single. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, thanks, Keezy. Oh, it's two Keezys in here. It's Keezy, Luciana, and High Keezy. But it's good to be single, man, and you know I think that's a good thing. But yo, until you find the right person. She said you can help me not be single, huh? You can help me with that, huh? Yeah, I just got friends. I just got female friends, man. I don't know. I just got friends, man. I think it's better that way. I don't have no headaches. It's just not being in a relationship you're not supposed to be in is a headache. When I just have friends, I have more peace. You get what I'm saying? When you get in relationships you're not supposed to be in, it's a headache. Thank you, Wanda. It's a headache. So I think being single and free is better because you might have a better connection with somebody else. So I don't know who's desperate, Nicole. What are you talking about? I mean, Kathy, I just have friends. I mean, I don't know. I have, it's a lot. Put it like this, Kathy. It's a lot of women cling on to me. I always be in company of females. So I always be in the company of women. That's not hard, But I mean, and I got a few females I talk to, but I'm not jumping in a relationship. That's all I'm saying. I'd rather be free and single and talk to who I want to talk and click with who I click with instead of trying to be in a relationship and it be a headache. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, T. I don't know what they're talking about. Somebody trolling in here. They must be desperate for attention because they're in here trolling. Exactly. I don't know. They're just trolling. They don't have nothing else better to do. And somebody blocked Nicole Cole. She got to be real. Why? You must be desperate for attention because you in here trolling. And she's not the only one giving me compliments. There's other women in here giving me compliments. So I guess all the women in here giving me compliments is desperate, huh, Nicole? All the women in here giving me compliments are desperate. Because a woman says women say they're attracted to a man. That's being desperate. That's crazy. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my life. A woman to letting a man know she's attracted to them is desperate. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But anyway, guys, she got to be. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Exactly. They're trolling. Trolling, just trolling. But yo, I'm out of here, y'all. Much love. We got to talk about a lot, and then we ended it off talking about relationships. Thank you, T Frost. I appreciate that. It's good to be single by choice. So they're just haters because they're. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. I really do, Glamour. I know, John, you heard me? John said, I don't want to be told when to come home and when to do this and get some more money and give me more money. Sometimes you could be making more money and then they want more money. It's like, come on, man. I know, right? They want you to do everything. I care. It's a headache. And those relationships, John, they headaches, man. I don't need no headache. I'm free. My money stay in my bank account. I look out for certain females that look out for me. Hello. I'll look out for a female friend that looks out for me too. It ain't gonna be no take, 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 take. I done been in relationships with women just take, 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 take. No. I see, no, the hell no. I'm giving you all this good stuff and you just take it. And you ain't doing, no. Ain't gonna be no 90, 90, 10, 70, 30, 60, 40, 75, 25. No, I done been through that crap. No. But I'm out of here. It's funny how we talk about all that, then we end up talking about relationships. Maybe I need to do a relationship video one day. I mean, like I say, Glamour, I got female friends, and I leave it at that. Whatever happens, happens. Wherever flow, it flows. You feel me? And let me get off this live. Let me get off this live. I feel better, Misty. I'm just relaxing because I'm real busy all the time. I'm just a busy guy. You feel me? So tonight I just some lives I'm just gonna do from my couch, just relaxing, and then some lives I'm gonna do for my office desk. So exactly, John. If it ain't 50-50, John, I don't want it. If it ain't 50-50, I don't want that relationship. Exactly, Lizzie. Exactly. It got to go both ways. That's what I'm saying. You got to give, and you giving and she giving. Y'all both giving. You know what I mean? That's a healthy relationship. That's a healthy balance to a relationship. But yo, I holler at you. I'm about to watch me some movies. I'm glad we got to talk about what we've got to talk about, man. It's funny how we end up on relationships. Maybe I'll do some relationship videos. Maybe I'll do a poll and we could do some relationship videos and we can have the men and the women, and we can go back and forth, and we could just talk about some relationship stuff on some other videos. Since we talking about it now, maybe we need to do some videos on that, some lives on that, and I'm gonna do some lives on relationships, and I might have some good relationship topics. Yeah, you did start it. You did start it. So we need to have some relationship topics too. I'm out of here. Much love, y'all. I'm going. I'm gonna watch me a movie, and I got me some pizza and some wings in here, and I'm gone. You heard me?